I'm Shmi and today is kind of a daily vlog. I'm going to two different events today. The first is the Porsche Centre in Colchester, who are hosting a charity cars and coffee this morning. So we're going to be jumping in the BMW X6 M50D and heading a couple of hours out to Colchester in Essex to attend that charity event. Then we'll be coming straight back to London this afternoon for the Car Throttle meetup held in southwest London. Car Throttle, social media kind of website, guys, hosts an event every now and then, so we're going to be heading over to that. I'm going to be joined by Seb Delaney, fellow YouTuber, the guy who joined me on Gumball earlier this year, helping with a lot of my video stuff. So Seb's pretty much living the YouTuber vlogger lifestyle right now and sitting there, standing there just editing his videos while we're getting ready to go. But we're going to be jumping in the X6, of course, the car that I'm still yet to clean up from the X6 tour that I returned from, which is a pretty poor effort on my behalf. So it's covered in road grime from France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, and everywhere else I went. But like I said, we've got an hour and a half or so on the road, so we'll jump in the car and get on the way. One of the fun things about going somewhere really early on a Sunday morning is it is completely deserted. There is barely anybody around. Just look at like the traffic lack of traffic here. This is completely abnormal. If you were like here on a weekday, this would be completely stuffed with people. I kind of forget the days of going to car meets really early in the morning and that kind of thing, where every journey is going to be quite quick. So hopefully we'll get there quite a lot quicker than I thought we would. We've arrived and parked up in the overflow car park because we're a little bit late, but let's head straight over because I gather there are some pretty awesome cars around. Oh, just see a Speciale rolling in there. We've got a red GTR over there. There were plenty of Porsches that drove in while I was just talking. That's not hugely surprising, including this very nice blue turbo. But we're going to head over, oh, and there we go, another one. And we're going to head over this way and take a look at what is going on. How's that for timing? White 918 Spider. Good timing there then with the 918 Spider just arriving, but let's take a little look around. Lots of cars. I think that's the noise of a 355 just revving up there. For all the Bentleys from Bentley Essex is just around the corner. Ferraris as well. Noise of the California T. There's a 458 and an F12 there as well. Got a fairly rare Tech Art GT Street RS just at the back over there. Audi R8 GT. Another blue R8, looks very nice. Let's head up this way. It's kind of nice actually having a cars and coffee feel event in the UK. Gathering early in the morning, lots of cars around. Not quite sure what that thing is, very unusual. Dutch registered. Red Gran Turismo rolling through the back. Let's go see the 458 then. 458 Spider. Oh, it's just popping the roof down. So here we've got some of the cooler cars. We've got a Heritage GT40. We've got a 12C that has the MSO louvers on the front wings, which is quite cool. We've got a matte black Lamborghini Huracan. And then we've got a McLaren 675 LT. Obviously very excited. Every time I get to see one of these, this is one of the sort of like pre-production test cars. So every time a manufacturer builds a car, they have to test all of the different options. So this car's spec'd US spec, but it actually has the normal seats. Although I'm pretty sure an LT basically needs to have bucket seats. Mine definitely has bucket seats. But just testing out options and things. Actually, it doesn't. It just has the palladium silver rear as well, not even the carbon fibre. Interesting. Then we have a Countach. We have the Oakley design LP760 Aventador, Turbo S, 458, Murcielago LP640. Then we have a Guards Red Carrera GT. This is Porsche's Cars and Coffee after all, so we've got the two Porsches at the front, the 918 we saw drive in, and also this stunning piece of kit, the red Carrera GT, which must be awesome to drive. I don't think I've ever actually driven a Carrera GT. Need to get that on the list and things to try, but it looks very good in red. And then here, the 918 Spider. Top end of the car park, couple more cars, spin around, GT3, Gallardo, 2 more Hurricanes, green and yellow, 650 Spider, Bentley Lotus, RS7, Exige V6. Did a video review with one of those recently, really enjoyed that. That's a great drive. 2 Gallardos here, we've got a Bicolore, and then we've got a Superleggera. And that's the Audi we're listening to. There's a Stingray at the back there. It's quite unusual in these parts. What else do we have? An Aston at the back. The 8 Vantage S. Well, that's a pretty nice colour around here on the 458 Spider. Dark red, they always look so good. In slightly different colours, so fantastic. Here we are in the 675 LT then. Let's start it up. That was good fun. I can't wait for mine to arrive, but let's take a look at what else is going on. And we've got another Oakley design event store that has arrived here. This is a fairly famous car. We've seen it a few times before with the new design wing from Oakley Design with the end plates. The 760-4 Carbon Edition. Then at today's event, it's been a lot of fun. It's all been raising money for WizKids, which is a charity that helps out disabled children. But good job by Porsche Colchester, some amazing cars, good event, lots of fun. But now we're going to head off on our way. And the first stop is actually going to be via Oakley Design, where we're going to be able to take a sneak look at a project they're working on. So I'm rather looking forward to this. This is the new Oakley Design workshop. It's currently being worked on. They've just moved in, so there'll be more from here in the future. I'll come back and visit when everything is up and running properly. But what we've got here is a particularly special project. You've probably already worked out this is a Bugatti Veyron that is being completely customized and rebuilt in a very bespoke fashion for the customer. Now, Oakley Design have been releasing numerous updates and some renders of the car on their Instagram page. So I'll pop a link, make sure you check that out. And you can keep on top of the sort of build process of this car. But right now, lots of the panels have been removed, molds are being taken off them so that they can be redeveloped and redesigned, so that they can have the new Oakley Design bodywork. Lots being done to the internals and things as well. But it's a pretty rare opportunity for us to see a Veyron looking like this with nothing in it. You know, everything has been stripped out, the interior is being redone, all the exterior is being redone, all exactly how the customer wishes it to be. So there's a lot of planning and development that goes into that. making sure it's all run over and signed off. And it's a very interesting project, there's no question about that. And I'm sure I'll be back to take a look at it when things have progressed a little bit further too. But this is crazy. This is the 1000 horsepower Veyron 16.4, like an inside sneak look at the early stages of development and rebuilding it as the Oakley design Veyron. Very special. So, like I said, if you want to follow that build process, make sure you check out Oakley Design to see what they're up to. So it's going to be quite an interesting one as they continue through taking all the molds and getting it all built. But for now, we're going to jump back in the car and head on our way into London. It's off to the Car Throttle meet. We've had a good drive and here we are just arriving at the Car Throttle meet. So we're going to park up and go and have a look around, see what's here. We can see Yanni Mize and Bav there with their 458 and Aventador. So we'll just find a space and then have a wander around. That's a pretty crazy wrap. Cars are starting to head out from this evening's meet. There we go, I'm going to wrap up today's vlog there. It's been a lot of fun starting out this morning in the X6 on our way to the Porsche Colchester Cars and Coffee. Then we stopped by Oakley Design, of course, checked out the Veyron that they were working on, and then came here to the Car Throttle meet back in London. So we had a good few hours on the road in the X6 earlier today. It's been a beautiful day, very sunny. Still some latecomers just arriving, I can see now. The sun's going down, we're going to grab a bite to eat and get this video online. That's it for now, I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers! I'm going to be jumping